Hello Slash friends, this time I'll give you my Necromancer Summoner build on Diablo 4 patch 1.4 for the Season 4. It's a very powerful build taking advantage of the many buffies from the patch 1.4, for example with the temper, the affixes or the balance, and it will be perfect to do the pitch or bosses level 200. I'll tell you everything that you need to know in that video, and don't forget to subscribe if you like the content. Before starting this video, this is a build that I already published in the Season 3 and which was able to do Nightmare T100 without any Uberonic. With the new patch it will be much more powerful, and of course I made the full update for you to have it on the new season. There's just one thing that I need to test at the release, so I'll make an update a bit later, but on the patch notes they mention that they nerf and buff some tempers. We don't have the value yet, that's why I may do some fine tuning in the update, but the idea is that you have a very strong build directly when the patch is live. In order to show you how this build works, this is my former character. Of course you have many changes coming with the patch, but it's the idea to show you how it works. We have a full setup of summons, and you want to play the ultimate in order to boost your summons and also generate them in case that they die. You have the blood golem that we choose in order to boost the damage of your golem, the raised skeleton with the skirmisher, because you can have one more and also a boost of damage, and the corpse tendril in order to pull your enemies. It will also apply vulnerable and help you to clear the pack. Then you want to play Decrepify in order to debuff your enemies and also get some cooldown reduction, and the Blood Mist in order to be invulnerable and also get some critical strike chance at the end. For the mages, we'll play the Fortification because it's very important to have some damage reduction on the new patch, since you don't have it anymore on many affixes and you want to get this bonus of 15% from the Fortification. Don't forget that if you are new to Diablo, when you have your full skeleton pools, you can cast another one in order to create a priest. This priest will heal your skeleton back to life, so when you see that you are full, make sure to use this spell in order to have your priest. Now for the skill tree, you want to get 3 points here in order to unlock this one and put 3 points, and after that you want to put the remaining point on the blood mist. You also want the critical strike chance, or if you have trouble generating corpse you can go for this one. 3 points for the mastery, 3 points for the damage and the damage and damage reduction boost. You also want the movement speed, damage mastery and 1 point in Decrepify in order to reduce your cooldown. Then you want to get the healing just here and the fact that enemies will be vulnerable with corpse tendril. You also want 3 points in all the summons bonuses and all the points for the ultimate in order to generate your skeletons. Finally, the ultimate granting you 3% of attack speed per minion. We'll have 13 minions giving you 39% attack speed for your minions. For the Paragon you want to get damage boost to your skeleton mages, and then you want to get this node which will increase your minions damage based on your attack speed. You'll get 100% with first the K passive that I just showed you, and the other one with the amulet. It's very important that you have 100% in order to enjoy the 150% of damage boost. Then you can go for the rare node and you want to get this cleave just here in order to boost the damage and damage reductions for your minions. So it will boost everything just here. Then you go on the right, you get this node to boost your golem, and you want to get this glyph which will also boost the damage for your golem. So it will boost this node, and this node, the blue one, also this one, but we want mainly the golem damage. Then you go at the top of it, you can get this node and you want this glyph in order to boost your golem damage. And once it's done, you go back at the bottom, you want to get this glyph in order to boost the critical strike damage. I remind you that 100% of your stats will be inherit to your minions, that's why you'll have way more damage with this glyph. You also want to get increased damage just here, and finally the last one, boosting your skeletal warriors damage. If you want, you can also go for exploit in order to boost your mages, golem and warrior damage. For the gear, you'll want to put ranks of mastery everywhere that you can, for example on the helm, on the chest, on the gloves, on the pants and on the boots. It will cost you plenty of affixes, so I made you a bit of fine-tuning after testing it on the new season, because it will be my starter character and I'll post an update 1 week after the release, but that's the idea, to have a global boost to all your minions. Then you want the +2 to skeletal warriors and mages. You want also maximum life curse duration. For the armor, you want damage reduction for you and your minions and maximum life decreepify size. For the gloves, the fact that you'll have increased damage when you use your ultimate for your minions, and you want damage and golem damage. For the golem damage, you can also choose between golem damage or summoning damage. Then for the pants, you want to have some maximum life and area of effect for the corpse tendril, and for the boots, you want to have movement speed during blood beast, and movement speed on the critical hit. For the weapons, you want to have critical strike damage, intelligence damage, and a chance for skeletal mage to attack twice, and also golem damage. We'll be using the medal in order to have a boost of physical damage every 6 attacks. And for the second ring, you want to have this one in order to boost your critical strike damage after using corpse tendril. You want on it critical strike chance, critical strike damage, and golem damage. Finally, for the amulet, you'll have the increased attack speed for your minions when they attack. On it, you want damage, critical strike chance, intelligence damage, and golem damage. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget that as usual you have the builder on the link with everything that you need on the build just below the video.